What's up, guys? Bipolar Barbie here, and we are, well, first of all, I'm in a singlet for the first time since winter began. Well, I mean, it's spring now, but it's the first time in like months, so I'm really excited about that. I also did a painting today. Well, started a painting, so that's pretty cool. I think sometimes it's important to celebrate those little wins because you don't realize, like, I haven't done a painting in like probably a year. So that for me, I guess, is like a huge win as an artist. So I really, yeah, I just realized I need to give myself a little pat on the back for that one. But today, this video is specifically going to be on lymphatic drainage, which is a really interesting sort of treatment that I've come across recently. So I've made friends with this sort of like massage therapist, this Indian woman that's just an amazing healer. I started seeing her, like maybe 6 months ago in regards to like my neck pain, pinched nerves, like body pain. And since then, we sort of discovered like so much more that is going on, and it's been an incredible journey. She is an amazing healer. She did provide like a lot of relief with the neck stretching, like what they call it, the tension, where they sort of like put it on your neck and they stretch your neck out. So I found that really helpful, and also the ultrasound treatment, which is like a massage with an ultrasound wand that helps break up the lactic acid in your muscles and penetrates deeper than the normal sort of massage. So I found that really, really helpful as well. But recently I've just started this lymphatic drainage. Now, when I say lymphatic, what I mean is like your lymphatic system. So if you've ever heard of like lymph nodes, the ones that can get swollen when you get sick, there's lymph nodes all over your body. I don't know if you've ever seen a map of it. She has this amazing map in her treatment room. And your lymph nodes are very, well, I don't want to say similar to your nervous system, but there are lots of different systems, like your blood vessels and your nerves, nervous system. There is like all this maze of all this amazing stuff inside your body. And your lymphatic system is basically the fluid system that helps remove all sorts of different toxins and waste from your body tissues. So it's like what gets rid of stuff, I guess, that's been absorbed into like your muscles. And it's just really incredible the stuff that it can do. But over time, I guess lots of different health issues can cause this like lymph fluid to build up. Now, it doesn't, like your lymphatic system doesn't have a pumping system, so it can't necessarily dispose of like a buildup of waste once it's been built up in that system. So, I like lymphatic drainage is the idea that you sort of pump those toxins outside so that they can get into places like, for example, your stomach, or it can get the toxins can be excreted like through your skin, and basically in a bunch of different ways. So there are a shit ton of side effects to doing this treatment whilst you're doing it, but that's just the toxins like coming out of your body. So what are the benefits of a lymphatic drainage? Now, actually, I probably should explain where it came from. It's actually a German doctor invented lymphatic drainage, and he traveled all around the world. I know particularly in Australia, it's not many people know about it, but he has multiple practices in Australia, and it's a form of massage that stimulates the pumping throughout your lymphatic system. So it follows the lymphatic system as it goes, from your head down your neck, your arms, your back, your groin, all the way down to your feet. So what are the benefits? So I guess while your heart is constantly pumping like your blood vessels, the lymphatic system really relies on like the movement of like your smooth muscles to be able to transfer the fluids like through your lymph vessels. And I think when you become stagnant, which is something that Chinese medicine has been bringing out for me, this stagnant energy in my body, which is probably due to like B12 deficiency and no red blood cells in my body, and also probably this really stuck lymphatic system. I know like with my neck pain, I have started to see some massive results since doing this lymphatic drainage because my body is so knotted up. There's so much lactic acid, there's so much pain. All of my muscles are tense. There's tension in like every part of my body. And that is really causing me a lot of pain and distress. So it's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? I don't really know, but there are multiple different health conditions that can interrupt the normal flow of the lymphs, causing this buildup of the lymphatic fluid in particular areas of the body. And it's often in like the arms and legs where people will experience like swelling, and that is actually a serious condition called lymphedema. But for me, I found it more, I guess, in my neck. So, because that is where the largest concentration of lymph nodes are actually found in your body. And a lot of people can, I guess, develop this underlying issue of lymphedema as a result of like infections, cancer, or even treatments that are in regards to like the removal of your lymph nodes. And I guess any condition that really damages your lymphatic system, which can be so much, like glandular fever, tonsillitis, like hormone conditions, even things like going through what do they call it? Like when women start menstruation, when girls get their period for the first time, or go through pregnancy and menopause and things like that, it all really disrupts your system as there's like a mass change in hormones and the chemicals that are circulating in your body. So lymphatic system, I guess the main benefits is to be able to jumpstart this circulation and getting rid of these toxins. So it's like a decongestion kind of therapy of your lymphatic system. And so I guess what you can do is this specific lymphatic drainage. A lot of people use like compression garments and stuff whilst they're doing this treatment. So it's really, really interesting. I have found massive, massive improvements, and I've only done 2 sessions. I only started at the beginning of this week, but instantly a lot of my neck pain started to dissipate. Now, I did feel like I was going to vomit like 5 minutes after she started, because like instantly it was like my stomach was starting again for the first time. And I think for me, having so like just being so sick as a child and a teenager, and having this what would you call it, this like living in this constant state of flight or fight, and having, I guess, so much medications, and then doing so much drugs and alcohol, self-medicating in the past, and just all of this trauma that I've gone through in my life, smoking cigarettes, which 1 month no cigarettes, no nicotine whatsoever. So I'm really excited about that as well. Today is a good day of celebrations. So there's a lot, I guess, going on. There's probably a lot that I really do need to cleanse out of my body. But what the lady was telling me who's been doing this treatment, she says it can cure a number of different ailments, and I'm always a little bit skeptical. So I'm not saying it's going to cure everything for everyone, but they do think that things like lymphedema, fibromyalgia, like swelling, or someone who's, like an edema, someone with like skin disorders, like particularly a lot of like acne, people who have either extreme chronic fatigue or things like insomnia, even like chronic stress, massive digestive problems, arthritis, and even migraine episodes. So I did get a migraine the day after I first started treatment, but headaches are a common side effect once you start the treatment because of the toxins like going through your brain. They also do say, from that additional research I've done, because I'm one of those people that doesn't take one person's word for it, I've got to research. So, I've read so many articles on it as well. And so many scientific studies. But there is also some proof that it could be effective in like connective tissue sort of like disorders, or pain and whatever you have going on in your muscles themselves. But it can help relieve stiffness and like depression in some people living with like a chronic pain type depression. So it could even help with things like anxiety. It's like, it's probably untested in those arenas, but I'm happy to be the lab rat. I killed a mouse last night, by the way, because this mouse has been living in my room for over 2 months now, and I just haven't been able to get rid of it. But I heard the snap of the mouse trap last night, and I was like so impressed. So I disposed of that this morning. And you can tell me I'm cruel for like killing a mouse, like whatever, animals, and you can like live your life. Just don't come into my space. Like, you can't judge me unless you've had a mouse living in your bedroom for the past 2 months, and then all of your clothes start smelling like mouse piss and there's like mouse poo everywhere, and it's disgusting. They're disease ridden. So sorry, not sorry for that one. So anyway, super excited about this lymphatic drainage. It's not something that you should really do if you have like congestive heart failure, blood clots, like kidney problems, infections or circulatory problems. I do think there are some risks involved, so it's really something that you need to talk to your doctor about. There are a lot of physiotherapists that do this type of treatment, and some sort of natural massage therapists, but it is a specific course, a lot of training that they have to be able to do. It's not lymphatic drainage as in, I don't know, they stick needles in your stuff. It's actually like a really sort of subtle massage that like pumps the actual, like touches the each individual lymph nodes and starts that circulation. So it basically goes like through your whole body and then sort of ends up, I think, in like your stomach where it can be digested and then excreted out. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited for this type of treatment, because I'm really at that stage where I'm just trying to do like whatever I can to get better. I really just, yeah, I just think it's really awesome. I guess, how do I know it's kind of working at the moment? I've been nauseous, I guess, so that means that there are toxins circulating. I've been drinking a whole lot of water and really trying to just get that out of my body. You're not allowed to drink alcohol or caffeine like whilst you're doing it. I have been limiting sugar intake and stuff like that. But my neck pain has really dissipated in like a massive way. My neck and shoulder pain. I had my second treatment yesterday and I woke up this morning actually feeling really good. Like better than I have in a while. And I've also sort of had like the best sleeps I've had in a while as well. So still struggling to breathe with all these bushfires in Australia at the moment. There is so much smoke where I'm living, and it's traveling like 30 kilometers to go from like the massive 60,000 hectare fire, and just like it's smoky everywhere. I'm really struggling. It's probably why you can see this like orange tinge to like, I guess, the room. Like this is all white, but it kind of looks like cream. That's because there is just smoke everywhere. And like even the sun and the moon has just been like red. It's just red all the time. So that's an issue that we're currently having in Australia. So I really hope this has answered your question as to what is lymphatic drainage. If this is the first time it's been brought to your attention, definitely something to look into. See if there's a lymphatic drainage specialist in your area. Really worthwhile. I think the basic, you have to do like at least 6 treatments. You'll be talking to your lymphatic drainage specialist about how much needs to be done. And I think it really depends on what your individual needs are. Sorry. Need to probably have my asthma buffer because I'm struggling right now. Yeah. I better go because I'm going to stop breathing any minute. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Turn that little notification bell on because this is where I am uploading most of my content. I'm going pretty hard at this YouTube at the moment. I've been slack, but this is where all my videos are going to be. There's like 1 or 2 videos being uploaded each day. I've got like 300 or so videos, so check out all the rest. There's some awesome playlists on my channel page. Check it out. Share. I think these are things that we need to talk about. I've been telling all my friends and family about it. They've never heard about lymphatic drainage, for example, before. So it really is crazy. You know, and I think it's going to help so many people, particularly women or like teenage girls and stuff with hormone problems. I think that's a big one, or even like chronic pain and stuff like that. People who are chronically ill all the time, check it out. All right. Peace out, guys. I love you all. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And let me know what wins you are celebrating today, no matter how small. Okay? Much love.